What's up, everybody? Dave from the All Things Star Wars podcast, doing a little layman's term style video here. Just wanted to talk a little bit about Project Luminous, which, if anybody was staying up last night, East Coast time, around 10 o'clock, they did the reveal, or were supposed to do the reveal, and it was about 45 minutes late to actually get the whole thing kicked off. So it was well after 11 o'clock when I finally just passed out, so I don't know how much of it I missed. The whole Project Luminous reveal, the fact that East Coast time, and for people that are watching in Europe, it was a little too late, I think. It was 7 o'clock Pacific, and then it ran late from that, so and it wasn't, there was no live stream, so it was basically just hitting the refresh on Twitter every few seconds just to try and catch up to see what the invitees to the actual event were tweeting, and that's pretty much how we got it. So for the build-up of this, I mean, Jason and I talked about Project Luminous, like, I think maybe for a few seconds. It was underwhelming as far as that goes. Like, just the actual presentation of it. Not having a live stream, I think, was a foul on their part. But had some fun on Twitter last night. Just keeping from being bored. But for those of you who haven't already seen, if you go to StarWars.com, there's a little trailer or a little release piece for this new Star Wars era that we're going to be learning about, called the High Republic era. So High Republic is going to take place 200 years before the events of Episode 1. So completely outside the Star Wars saga, which I'm excited about. I think for Jason and I think we wanted to see this go a little bit further back. We wanted to see them start canonizing more of the stories around like Revan or Darth Bane, Old Republic type stuff. But I'm excited because they went backwards. They went to a completely fresh area of our Star Wars galaxy, universe, whatever. And so, boom, they put a pin in the map, said, okay, it's a strictly publishing, whatever storyline. And there's no movies, there's no game, it's comics, it's young adult novels, it's novels, and it's just going to be the melting pot, if you will, of what we're going to get for our Star Wars content going forward, outside of the Skywalker saga, which is exciting. It's exciting to have something new in Star Wars. As far as the actual idea of what's going to be happening, it's the writers described it as a kind of the Jedi, or the Knights of the Round Table type Jedi. They're keepers of the peace, and everything's hunky-dory, and then shit hits the fan, and next thing you know, we have these villains, or the enemy to the galaxy, called the Nile. The writers describe them as like space Vikings, and they're starting to attack out at the outer reaches of the galaxy. So the Republic in this era, the High Republic, doesn't span nearly as far as the Republic as we know it. So you have these enemies attacking on the fringes of the towards the outer rim and things like that. So a little disappointed in that, because they went to an era where the Sith are basically in hiding, non-existent. I would have liked to have seen the battle between the Sith, those older stories that we really loved from the Legends material, how the Sith got built in Morabon, and what we do in the Old Republic. But they didn't, so they've got, like I said, they've got this blank slate to work with all these new characters. As disappointed as I am that there's no like Sith, there's no like real counter to the Jedi abilities, because these Vikings are seen wielding things like you would see with the Knights of Ren wield, traditional weapons. So that being said, Project Luminous released last night. Check out StarWars.com. Take a look at some of the materials. There's going to be a book coming out. Oh man, I forget the title of the book. Worst ever. You can find it. It's actually releasing August 25th, a couple days before Celebration, and August 25th of this year. And apparently cross all these different publishing platforms, there's going to be a lot of material released in around that August time frame. So Jason and I have been talking about it. This is not like, we're not lacking for Star Wars material, even though we're outside of the movie timelines. So anyway, we'll be live on Sunday to cover some more of this, and I think we're talking the Ahsoka novel. So new stuff, new era in our Star Wars galaxy. Super exciting stuff, and look forward to seeing everybody on Sunday. All right, peace.